course, it's not just New Orleans under the gun from this storm. All of southeastern Louisiana, the whole Louisiana coast is going to feel the impact, and the flooding could spread up into Mississippi as well. Here's where the storm is right now. It is significantly more organized than it was just 6 hours ago. You see all the purple there? Those are the tallest cloud tufts, the deepest thunderstorms right around the center of circulation. Most of the action actually just south of the center of circulation, so it's not organized to hurricane extent just yet, but the intensity forecast has increased again. We'll switch from the current view over to that forecast path and show you where it's expected to go. It's only got about another 18 hours before it's going to make landfall in southern Louisiana. That latest forecast calls for it to be a Category 1 hurricane. But regardless, as they said during that story from Hilliard Lane, it doesn't matter if it's a tropical storm, if it's a hurricane, the flooding is going to be the main story. The storms are classified as storms or hurricanes by their wind speeds. Regardless of that, this is going to produce a ton of rainfall, especially along and to the right of that path of circulation. It's going to continue moving farther and farther inland as we head through the weekend. Slowly at first, but then it'll get picked up in the overall flow of weather across the atmosphere. Eventually, could help to boost our rain chances around here by the end of the week. Let's focus on what's going to happen along the Gulf Coast, because we're talking about a profound flooding threat. This is output from one of the forecast models we use to predict the weather. It's the European forecast model, which is the best in the world, but it's not perfect. It just gives us an idea of the pattern, and depending on exactly where that storm makes landfall, this bullseye of 2 feet of rain could migrate around a little bit. Right now, New Orleans is in that spot that could pick up more than 5 inches of rain. That's way too much, but 6 to 10 inches of rain certainly in the realm of possibility for the city of New Orleans. Baton Rouge looks like they're just going to get buried under 2 feet of new rainfall. That is an exceptional amount. That's on the order of the highest amounts that we had here in central North Carolina during Hurricane Florence, and that was a storm that lasted several days. This is going to last for 36 to 48 hours, and it's going to dump all that rain, and that's going to result in a very dangerous flooding situation. We had flooding this morning in Johnston and in Wayne counties, but those showers, those thunderstorms moved out early this morning. We're calm across central North Carolina right now. Doesn't mean we're going to stay that way. The sun has been peeking through the clouds, warming us up, which means a chance for a few spotty showers and thunder showers as we head farther into the afternoon. Futurecast shows the best chance developing south of the triangle. That doesn't mean we're definitely going to stay dry in the triangle. It just means the best chance is going to stay farther south from the Sandhills to the southern coastal plain. But you see a little bit of shower activity developing elsewhere as well. That severe weather threat is going to be associated with those strongest storms, but every once in a while, a storm or two can just overachieve, even if it's separated from some of its stronger brethren. Those storms are going to quiet down after the sun goes down. By midnight, we should really be quieting down. It's a borderline threat of severe weather, technically a marginal risk from the Storm Prediction Center. They've got almost all of central North Carolina included in this. Really, it's going to be farther south of the triangle that we really have to watch for the strongest storms, and even then, numerous storms, a couple of which could prompt severe thunderstorm warnings. I'm more concerned about the lightning threat out of any storm and the potential for some heavy rain to fall on those spots that had too much rain to begin with late last night and early this morning. Right now we're dry except for sweat. 85 degrees the temperature at RDU, 82 degrees in Selma, just slightly cooler in Johnston County where you had that flooding problem this morning, especially east of Smithfield. Low to mid 80s all around the triangle. It feels like the low 90s already once you factor in the humidity. Mid 80s around Cumberland County with 85 degrees in Fayetteville. Our temperatures will heat up to just above 90 degrees. About a 40% storm chance in the triangle. Those numbers will be higher the farther south you go. Better than a 50-50 chance around Fayetteville, into the Sandhills and the southern coastal plain. The mugginess isn't really going to take much of a break either. As we head into the weekend, yeah, there are some ups and downs, but generally at best it'll be muggy. At worst, it's just going to be gross outside. But that's where the humidity level stands right now, and that's really not going to change much even as our temperatures continue to increase. We're talking about heat index values topping 100 degrees today, tomorrow, and easily on Sunday. Rain chances will be lower. You see the forecast percent is for the triangle, and then we've added in what it's going to be around Fayetteville, where you have a better chance today and tomorrow. Should stay dry for everybody on Sunday, but man, it's going to be hot with highs in the mid-90s. Some spots getting close to 100 degrees for the air temperature. Still 90s next week. A little bump to our storm chances by Thursday, and whatever's left to bury could be making a run towards us by then.